Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and today we shall be talking about Crisis on Infinite Earths. And in case you don't know what that is, I don't know, go read some comics. But anyway, in case you don't know, everybody dies, which that's basically Crisis. But we'll get there, and trust me, we will. So this is the review for the first part, and it begins with the creation of the universe for some reason, and the monitor explains to us basically the Big Bang Theory, which I found puzzling because why? But whatever. Then we see like a whole bunch of Earths like get exploded or vaporized. It's basically what happened with Thanos, except that with Thanos only like half the people died on a planet. In this way, everything is dying. Whole universes are being destroyed. So the DCTV are more powerful than Thanos in the Marvel movies. And that is just hilarious to me. I'm sorry. Anyway, so the Earths we see destroyed are Batman 1989, the Tim Burton one, arguably the best. But who knows? Because we see that one reporter dude from that movie. So that's the one. After that, we see the Titans, this one big ass dude in like a weird hawk costume, and Robin, and they get vaporized. So I guess that's it for Titans. They dead. Then we see the friggin' Nazi Earth from like 2 seasons ago or something, and then we see the one flying gay dude die. So I guess his whole Earth died as well. And then the last one we see is Batman. The 1960s one, the one with the campy ass one. You know what I'm talking about? With Adam West. Yeah. So the Robin is there, and the Robin like is walking his dog, and he dies. So I guess everybody's dead. After that, we go to Earth 38, and then we see Will Wheaton, and he's like, "Oh, we all gonna die. The end of the Earth is coming." Blah blah blah. And then this big ass lizard just starts breathing fire everywhere. And then Supergirl is just like, I got this, fam. And then she turns it back into a regular ass lizard. Look, I don't watch Supergirl, I don't care, but this was weird. And the CGI on it was kind of shaky as hell, so we're gonna move past that. Anyway, the reason this lizard was acting up is because basically antimatter's coming to destroy the Earth. And there's like earthquakes happening, and we see like this big ass antimatter wave or whatever it is coming to destroy the Earth. And they look at it through like a computer screen somehow. I don't know what kind of satellites they got up on Earth 38, but whatever. And they see that it's gonna like swallow up this one tiny ass planet thing where Superman is. Then we see Superman, and he's just had a baby. And he's like changing diapers like a regular ass dad. And apparently on this planet he's powerless. Which, what? I mean, they say there's like a different sun, which kind of makes sense. So where the hell is he? Because it's not Krypton, so whatever. Anyway, the antimatter comes and starts like swallowing them up. So they straight up pull the whole Birth of Superman thing, where Superman places his own child into the pod and sends him off to Earth, and then he dies, mirroring his own dad's death, which is like, damn, son. After that, there's a commercial break, and after the commercial break, we get the last like 2 minutes of Arrow's last episode, where Oliver says goodbye to his dumbass daughter. And then Lila shows up and she's like, "Sup, fam, we got to go." And they're like, "Alright, let's go." Then she goes and she gets Flash. And Flash is just like, he's been expecting, her. So he's like, "Alright, let's go." Then she flashes towards Batwoman. And I have a lot to say about this, damn. So, Batwoman, right? She's just like chilling on top of a bus, right? And then there's like these like rabbit dudes running around. Like grown-ass men with rabbit like masks on their faces with guns. It's the most ridiculous thing I've seen in a while. Anyway, right? So she's just like, what's up, fam? And they start shooting at her. And literally one of the worst fight scenes I have ever seen in my entire life starts playing, right? But, like, I'm gonna try to explain it, right? So, pretend, right, that the cameraman, right, gave the camera to a coked out monkey, right? And the monkey's like running around shaking the damn camera all over the place. And then after that, we see some dudes doing freaking front flips, apparently dying or something. I don't know what the hell happened. Like Batwoman like kicks a dude in the shins, and he does like 4 front flips. Like, what the hell was that? This like the crappiest fight scene I've ever seen in my life. It's crap. Gonna have a heart attack. Anyway, so what was her face name? Lila shows up and she's just like, Batwoman, come with me. And Batwoman's like, nah, fam, I gotta like kill this one dude. And Lila's just like, nah, like I don't know, teleports her ass away. So whatever. Then we see the freaking legends, and by legends I mean Sarah and Ray. They're just chilling, like playing trivia night in the freaking bar. And Lila shows up, and everybody's in the bar's like, nope, like leaves. And she teleports them away. They get to Earth 38, right? And everybody starts pointing guns at each other, because why not? And then we see, like, everybody's like, oh, hey, what's up? Superman actually survived because of Lila. So, you know, good on you, Lila. Real MVP. Anyway, and then freaking Batwoman decides to smack Lila in the face. But Lila's just like, bitch, I absorbed whole ass Earth yesterday. This ain't nothing to me. She gives her that one look like, bitch, what the hell you think you're doing? But anyway, they get introduced to each other, and they're just like, hey, yo, antimatter's coming. We all are gonna die. Like, we got to help each other and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, after that, we see, like, this big-ass tower just, like, pop out from the ground. And Supergirl's just like, I'm gonna go break it. And then Lila's just like, chill the hell out. We need the tower to stop the antimatter wave. Which this tower exists here for some reason, which is like, confusing the hell out of me. Anyway, then we see this one, I assume robot? I don't watch Supergirl, I don't know. This one Asian dude, and this one Asian dude's just like, hey yo, like, so Superman's son, he like apparently decided to go into like a parallel dimension or something. And, you know, Superman's just like, yo, I gotta go get his ass, because, you know, he's still a baby. Even though he's like supposed to be super powerful or whatever. But then Oliver's just like, yo fam, chill the hell out. We need your ass here to protect this Earth. And then he's just like, yeah, you're right. So Sarah decides to go get the baby for some reason. And she takes the Asian robot and Superman's wife with her for reasons. After that, we see some Supergirl shit in this episode. Now, I don't watch Supergirl because I think the whole show is garbage, like complete trash, and it's an ass of a show. So whenever Supergirl crap comes up, I'm just gonna ignore it because reasons. I just couldn't give a crap about it, to be honest. Anyway, Supergirl shit happens. After that, we see Superman go up to Supergirl, and he's just like, yo, I'm sorry that your mom died, because she was with us up there in that weird-ass planet for reasons that I have no idea what they are. And he's just like, yo, I'm sorry that I left last year to have this baby. I should have been here to protect the planet. You know, blah, blah, blah. Regular-ass Superman things. And she's just like, hey, don't worry about it, bro. I mean, I'm sad that my mom died, I think she was sad. I don't know what the hell she was sad about, but she, like, mentions her mom once in the whole episode, so I don't know. So Oliver decides to make his dumbass daughter the new Green Arrow. He gives her a suit and everything, which is the dumbest decision ever, because Oliver's daughter is a huge bitch and the most dumbass person I have ever seen. So damn dumb. I hate it, but whatever. I'll move past that. Because Oliver goes to talk with Barry, right? And Barry's just like, yo, Oliver, I'm finna die, right? And Oliver's just like, nope, I ain't having none of that shit. And he's like, monitor, I need, come here. Oh, I need to talk to your ass. And the monitor shows up. I don't think you understand how funny this is to me. You understand that the Monitor is like a cosmic being. He's basically a god, and then Oliver just summons his ass. Anyway, the Monitor just like, yeah, sorry, Flash needs to die because like Oliver's pissed because last season he's just like, I'll sacrifice myself if Barry and what's her face doesn't die. But the Monitor tells him that was a deal from last year, bruh. So I can't save him twice or for some reason. So Oliver's just like, man, this is some bullshit. But you're right. But whatever. After that, some more Supergirl shit happens, which I'm gonna skip because first of all, I don't know what's going on. Second of all, it's crappy as hell. So Sarah goes to a parallel Earth to the future of that Earth. Wrap your mind and get around that. But anyway, she goes over there and she meets future Oliver, who, straight up tries to kill her ass. And while she's there, Lois goes and retrieves her baby. And Oliver talks to Sarah, because she's apparently supposed to be dead. Because she's supposed to have like drowned on the boat or whatever. And Oliver's still guilty about that. But then we see like the regular ass heroes, and they're trying to defend the tower from like these shadows or whatever the hell they are. And Batwoman does some dumbass flips for some reason, and then she throws her boomerang, and like it becomes purple. And they're like, oh, we gotta defend it, blah blah blah. Well, while this is happening, Supergirl's like peeps, they're just like, hey yo, what's up, people of this Earth? Come on, we got to go, because this Earth is a fun to blow up or something. So there's like, get on the ships, and then we're gonna teleport your ass to like Earth 3 or Earth 1, sorry. And so all this stuff is happening, and then Supergirl and Superman decide to use their laser eyes on the tower for reasons. They're just like, I ain't doing nothing, might as well shoot my laser eyes at the tower, because why not? So back in the future Oliver is just like, yo, Sarah is like, my bad, bro. Like, I shouldn't have let you like come on the ship with me, and drown. But Sarah's just like, yo, don't worry about it. Like, because of that decision, I've been able to like travel across dimensions and time. Like, it's like no big deal. So we'll call it even. It's not. I'm not complaining. And so, but if I'm being for real, this was the best scene in the whole episode with Oliver talking to Sarah. But yeah, so they're just like, yeah, it's all good. And then presumably that Oliver dies because all of the Earths die. But move past that for a second. Yeah, so they take the baby back to Earth 1, I think. Whatever. Then we see the heroes like still trying to protect this big ass tower, but they're kind of failing because like even more and more of these shadow dudes keep showing up, and they're like fighting them off, while evacuating the people of Earth 38, And the Monitor shows up and he's just like, hey yo, I don't know how to tell you all this, but we failed, and this Earth is going to explode any second now, so we got to go. Right, and he starts teleporting people, without, and then he's like teleporting like the Flash, Supergirl, Superman, everybody, right? The last one is Oliver, and Oliver's just like, yo, I'm staying here until every single person gets off this planet. And then Monitor's just like, nah fam, we got to go. So Oliver shoots an arrow at him, which like paralyzes him or something. It was really weird. And then Oliver's the last one left, and he's run out of arrows. So you know what he does? He drops his bow, and he's just like, yo, Shadows, you're gonna catch these hands. And like straight up runs in with his bare hands and starts fighting them with his bare hands. Now, if that's not the most badass thing you've ever seen in your life. I love it so much, it's perfect. Anyway, so, he dies. No, for real, but they'll get transported back to Earth 1, right? And then, Superman gets his baby back, so they happy. But then we see Oliver, and he's like dying. And then he's like, Oliver says goodbye to everybody who's there, especially Barry and Supergirl. And everybody's crying because it's sad because he's dying. And then the monitor just like, yo, just so you know, Oliver, you by yourself managed to rescue 1 billion people. So, pretty badass for like some random ass dude with a bow and arrow, if you ask me. And then Oliver dies. And then freaking Pariah shows up. And Pariah is Nash Wells. And because Nash Wells decided to be a dumbass, he was actually the one who opened up the anti-monitor. So, yeah. Kind of made a mess. And then after that, the monitor just like, it wasn't supposed to be like this. What have I done or whatever. And that's how the episode ends. And to be honest, I'm kind of underwhelmed by this. I was kind of expecting something more like bombastic. Don't get me wrong, it's not bad. It's just kind of underwhelming. I don't know how to explain it really. The stuff with the crossover stuff, it's fine. It's okay. Some of it's great, like Sarah and Oliver talking to each other. That was actually pretty good. The crap with Supergirl was annoying as hell. That was just... What the hell was that? Because, that was horrible. So we all know that Oliver's gonna come back, so this death means... is kind of pointless, to be honest, if I'm being objective about it. It seems pointless. But yeah, this was the first episode of the crossover, and I'm enjoying myself, not gonna lie. But please tell me what y'all think, and episode 2 is coming soon. Peace out.